Hi, everybody. It's Brian here. Good evening. Happy early Friday morning of December 13th of 2019. I have some very exciting news, what's really been happening with me recently. I also want to tell you all the exciting things that has happened in this past year of 2019. I enrolled for RATV 100 at school and TV and radio at NAIT. I did well too, trying very hard on my assignments and had a difficult time understanding what the assignments were, but aside from that, I got 100% of my first homework assignment on my TV and radio report last winter. Also, I did a lot of other things too. Before the TV and radio, I attended Soundwave, celebrated my 3rd-year anniversary last January. Also, wanted to tell you all, the next Soundwave is coming up Saturday night, January 25th of 2020 of next month in the new year. So I will be picking up my Soundwave VIP ticket before Christmas and New Year's. So I have the guest services West Edmonton Mall on my contact, so I'll be able to give them a call this week. So I'll call them in a few days, so do that ahead of time. Likewise, I got to check. I did a lot of amazing things before and after my grandpa passed away, and there was a little bit of sadness too, like my grandpa passed away this past summer of July of this year, and Neil, my mom, and I, we had to fly down to Ottawa to attend my grandpa's funeral in October. But the main thing for me is that I want to tell you all, before and after my grandpa's funeral, I got a P for pass in my Section 1 Adobe course Level 1 in October, 2 weeks before my grandpa's funeral, a couple days after attending Soundwave this past October 2 months ago. But before that, I have almost 2,900 YouTube videos, and can't believe all this past year I have been posting YouTube videos of my amazing adventures, and also before and after I went to Calgary this past July of this summer of this year, 5 months ago, 6 months ago, and also did attend K-Days, the Taste of Edmonton, went to the Edmonton Prospects baseball game before I went to Calgary this past July. And aside from all this too, 2019 was an amazing year. Our dog Vanula gave birth to 6 Italian Greyhound puppies. And after my grandpa passed away, I got to meet my cousin Jariah for the first time back in October. And aside from that, every one of my friends and my grandmother and grandfather said I was very well behaved during my grandpa's funeral at the Trinity United Church in Smiths Falls. So I took pictures, and it's all over Instagram. I did some elevator filming at the Ottawa International Airport, filmed some big, huge ThyssenKrupp Northern elevators that serves the 3rd floor, the 2nd and main floor of the Ottawa International Airport, and also one of the ThyssenKrupp elevators, the hydraulic, that serves the 2nd floor of the departures security area and the main floor, 1st floor arrivals, and also a couple parkade garage elevators, so the South Parkade and the North Parkade glass hydraulic elevators too. Aside from all this, so after my grandpa's funeral weekend, after seeing my grandma for a few days, I was very good and very understanding. I got to show every one of my grandparents' peers my Presto card at the end of the funeral service during my grandpa's funeral luncheon. And I also got to meet my grandpa's friend Vince Martin. Vince, who he and my grandpa used to work with in Kingston, was also at the Trinity United Church in Smiths Falls. Brenda was there. Ron and Linda were there. Brian and Linda Kavanaugh were there. And aside from that, I also want to say a few things. I am doing much better at NAIT. I got a P for excellent pass in my first Illustrator Adobe course at NAIT. So at the beginning of this January of 2020, I'm going to be getting signed up for my next Adobe course at school at NAIT this January and February of next month. Also, my mom and I, when Christmas is over, come January and February of 2020, we're going to get my Hamilton trip booked for either the start of April or the month of May in 2020, because we had to switch some things around in the past year and some things had to be rescheduled, but I was very understanding about. So here's all the recap, all the adventures too, and now I just wanted to tell you all I have over 2,870 YouTube videos, so that's 2,872. I am drawing up to 2,900 YouTube videos, so I can't believe that 2019 has been an amazing year. I'm very excited for 2020. Aside from this, a couple days ago, I got to check out the Premium Outlet Collection and also filmed my very first Leduc Transit bus route, the Route 10 that goes to Leduc, Mullen, Leduc. I took that bus from the Edmonton International Airport to the Premium Outlet Collection after coming off the ETS bus route. The ETS bus route 747 that goes from Century Park Transit Center to the Edmonton International Airport here in Leduc, so that's not far from us. YouTubers, I really want to say I'm very excited for 2020, and also stay tuned for the Soundwave song remixes coming up too once I have my Soundwave VIP ticket, so be sure to keep your eyes and ears open. And also this spring, either this April and May in 2020, stay tuned for some HSR bus trip videos on my bus trips in Hamilton, along with the GO Bus, the GO Train, the streetcar, the T1 subway trains on the Bloor Danforth line, and the Toronto Rocket subway trains at our familiar places on the TTC. So, YouTubers, here's for you all a 2019 recap and exciting update for 2020. Have a good night, everybody. December 13th of 2019. It's been good telling you all what's been going on. See you later.